marsh. Auntie Jules and Uncle CJ had gone out together, so we were with Grandpa.
Happy birthday, Terence.
Terence, who lives in the big house down the road, was having a party. He wasn't really our friend, but we were still invited.
I bet Terence won't like my card. He probably won't like the Captain Dumbletwit board game either.
I'm afraid nothing's ever good enough for Troublesome Terence.
Just then, we heard the doorbell.
I know who that is.
The party was happening at the Smiley's Cafe, so we were getting a lift from...
Whoops!
Mr. Whoops. Mr. Whoops is called Mr. Whoops because he's always having little accidents.
Yes, I'm fine. I dropped my car keys.
Is everything ready at the cafe?
Totally. Jasmine, you know, Miss Smiley's lovely niece, has made some dainty sandwiches, sausages and sticks, and lots of little fruit jellies.
Oh, good old-fashioned party food. That's what I like to hear.
Oh, got them. And we're going to play Pin the Tail on the Donkey, Kim's memory game, and Pass the Parcel.
And good old-fashioned party games. Marvellous.
Yes, Troublesome Terence was going to have a good old-fashioned party.
So who's running the party games?
I am. Must go. Don't want to be late. Bye, Grandpa. Whoops.
I'm ready!
Mr. Whoops is running the games at Troublesome Terence's party, and that spells trouble. I'm coming too.
But you can't. You're not invited.
I don't want to be a guest, I want to help. And it's easier for me to help if I'm wearing this.
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He loves to play with all our toys, like the Captain Dumbletwit spaceship, or the Sunnysands train, or my cousin Jason's toy car.
Taking the plane.
Open the door, Josh! Hey!
Would you believe it? I nearly drove off without you. Whoops! Come along.
So off we went in Mr. Whoops' car, with Grandpa flying close behind.
And soon we arrived at Miss Smiley's cafe. Terence was opening his presents.
A Captain Dumbletwit board game. Boring! Grandpa was watching everything from his hiding place.
All you lovely party guests, it's time for our first game.
Yes!
Ta-da! Pin the tail on the donkey.
Boring old pin the tail on the donkey. I'm going first. Blindfold!
Grandpa didn't trust Terence. He wanted to get closer so he could see exactly what he was doing.
Now, stand back, everyone. Don't get in Terence's war.
While everyone was helping Mr. Whoops, Terence did this.
But somebody had seen him cheating.
I knew it.
How did I do?
Brilliantly. You put the tail right on the donkey's bottom. Well done.
Who wants to go next?
Me, please.
Oh, Emily, that's...
Grandpa wanted to talk to me.
Terence just cheated. It's not on. I'm going to have a word with him.
You're going to need a disguise then.
Good thought. You see that Captain Dumbletwit doll on the tray over there? I'm sure he won't mind if I borrowed his clothes. Can you get it for me?
So, Ed borrowed the Captain Dumbletwit doll and brought it to Grandpa.
Thanks, Elsie. Let's see if my plan works.
The winner is... Terence!
Oh, Terence!
Now Grandpa had his disguise, but then Mr. Whoops said...
Now, I'm going to test your memories with Kim's game.
Kim's game! Not boring old Kim's game. I love Kim's game.
First, you have to look at... Oh, that's very odd. The Captain Dumbletwit doll is missing. I'm sure it was on this tray.
Well, he can't have gone far. Everybody, will you help look for him, please?
This was a disaster! Any moment, someone was going to find Grandpa.
Oh, here he is.
Jasmine picked him up.
What's he doing all the way over here? I expect somebody borrowed him.
And put him back on the tray in a Captain Dumbletwit pose.
Right. First, everyone stares at the objects on the tray. Then I'll cover them up, and you have to write down as many as you can remember.
I'll win. I'm brilliant at Kim's game.
Everyone stared at the objects.
Poor Grandpa had to keep very, very still. He couldn't even blink.
I had to do something, so I did this.
Time's up. That's not fair. We didn't have long enough.
No, I think you have. Now to your chairs and write down all the objects that you can remember.
Mr. Whoops, could you give me some help with the sausage rolls, please?
Of course, lovely Jasmine. Oh, whoops.
Terence was cheating again. And of course, Grandpa saw him.
Then Mr. Whoops had a little accident. We went to help, but Terence just carried on cheating.
Yes, that's fine.
I'm the only one who remembered them all, so I'm the winner. I said I'm the winner.
Oh, well done again, Terence. Give him a round of applause.
I don't think he deserves it. I had to help Grandpa get off the tray, so I took it into the storeroom.
Our next game is Pass the Parcel.
Where is the parcel?
Oh, it's you. That Terence cheated again. I'm going to have a word with him if it's the last thing that I do.
Oh, what are you doing in here, Elsie?
Just helping to clear up.
Would you believe it? I forgot to wrap the parcel for Pass the Parcel. Oh, I'm going to put this inside. Lovely, isn't it? It's made of china, so I have to be careful I don't... Whoops! How could I be so clumsy? Oh, dear. Now I need something else to be the prize, but what? Captain Dumbletwit.
No!
But it's the perfect thing. Everyone loves Captain Dumbletwit.
This was the worst thing ever. Grandpa was about to be all wrapped up.
Go and join in, Elsie. You don't want to miss the fun. Now, where did I put the sticky tape?
And while Mr. Whoops looked for the sticky tape, we all waited and waited to start the game. At last...
Sorry about the delay. Let's play Pass the Parcel.
The music began, and we started playing the game. Then the music stopped. Then it started again. Somebody was going to win Grandpa and take him home.
Hey, that was Elsie's. She was holding on to it. That's cheating.
Terence took off the paper, and inside there was...
Nothing. There's nothing here. Somehow, Grandpa had escaped.
No Captain Dumbletwit figure? Oh, dear. He must have fallen out in the storeroom.
Mr. Whoops, you're the worst party organiser in the world.
And Terence marched off to the storeroom to find his prize.
Well, well, if it isn't Terence. I thought you'd come looking for me.
Captain Dumbletwit, you can talk.
Yes, and I know what you've been up to. Lots and lots of cheating. And cheats always spoil the fun for everyone else. But I'm on a mission to make you change your ways. Now, here's what I want you to do.
While Grandpa was talking to Terence, we started on the party food.
Then he came out, holding Grandpa.
You should have won Pass the Parcel, so this belongs to you. Sorry. It's a great toy, but I've kind of gone off Captain Dumbletwit. Okay, everyone. I'm sorry. I've been cheating and being horrible.
While Terence was saying sorry to the rest of us, Elsie put Grandpa down.
Mission accomplished. Well, I'll get changed, then I'll be off. Enjoy the rest of the party.
Grandpa flew back to the mill on the marsh as fast as he could. Then he took off his cap and came back to his normal size.
When the party was over, Mr. Whoops brought us home.
Captain Twit saved the day again.
With a little bit of help from two very clever children. Teamwork, I call it.
I just wanted to check you were up and about.
Did Troublesome Terence enjoy his old-fashioned party?
He did. And he wasn't even troublesome. Well, he was at first, and then he completely changed, as if by magic.
This way to the sea, this way, and you're on the shore where the silver boats come and go. You'll find ebb and flow. The tide may be high or low, the sun has a golden glow. This way where the silver boats come and go, you know, you can always find ebb and flow. Ebb loved playing with her squeaky ball. It was her favorite toy. Ready? Fetch! What's the matter, Ebb? The ball had lost its squeak. Cheer up. It's your birthday tomorrow. You're coming to Ebb's party, aren't you, Bird? Good. There's going to be lots of food and games and presents. Flo was helping to make Ebb's birthday cake. I'm going to put chocolate buttons on the top. But Ebb was worried about her ball. She wanted Flo to make it squeak again. Flo and Bird were off to the shops. Sorry, Ebb. You've got to stay or it won't be a surprise. Into bed, please, Flo. You too, Ebb. It's your big day tomorrow. But Ebb didn't really understand. All she wanted was a squeaky ball. It was the perfect day for a birthday party. Everything was ready. Happy birthday! Go on, Ebb, blow! There was plenty of food for everyone. You don't have to eat it all at once. Oh. Oh, Ebb! Now it was time for the party games. Stay, Ebb. I'm ready. Well done, Ebb. Now it's your turn to hide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shh. Ebb waited and waited. Why didn't Flo find her? Ebb had never seen a flying doggy chew before. Happy birthday, dear Ebb. Should I help you unwrap it? Ebb decided she liked birthdays and food and games and presents. But most of all, she liked being with Flo. Things couldn't be better.
Family in Hairyland, and we're the Hairy Fairies, telling all the stories
And the singing in a band.
We had a little accident with our magic and turned the world hairy.
Oh, how tragic!
We ran out of spells in our hairy fairy tree.
But they don't care.
They love to be hairy. The HaHa Hairies, finding all the laughter in Hairyland. Ma, Pa,
And Minnie.
and don't forget there's Nana.
And Chihuahua, the hairy pet.
But up on the hill in Chateau Shampoo, there's Boris Boo-Hoo.
And Boise, too.
Boris is trouble, you wait and see. But they don't care, they love to be hairy. The HaHa Hairies.
So, how are you feeling today, Cliff?
Oh, fine, thanks.
Hi there! Griff, our friends are here.
Oh, hello. I'm just going to do some guitar practice.
I thought you'd want to do something a bit more exciting, Griff. After all, it is your birthday!
Oh, Wiggy! You remembered!
Of course I did.
Oh.
Happy hairy birthday, Griff.
Oh, too tight, Wiggy.
Sorry. Hey, that reminds me of another happy hairy birthday.
Oh.
Listen to this. It was a beautiful sunny morning in Hairyland, and Pa HaHa was having a lovely time when we landed in the bumblebee bush.
It was going to be a day full of ha-ha-has. Well, isn't every day like that with Pa?
It's Pa!
It's Pa! It's Pa!
It's Pa! He's one big ha-ha-ha. Whatever he does,
Wherever he goes,
there's a ha-ha-ha, and everyone knows it's Pa!
Pa! With his ha!
He's a ha-ha-ha from the top of his head to the tip of his hairy toes. That's Pa!
Pa was really looking forward to his birthday party.
Happy hairy birthday, Pa!
Shush!
Sorry. Happy hairy birthday, Pa! For you!
First, Ma came out with a present for Pa.
A beautiful, long, hairy scarf.
Then, Minnie arrived with Boise. They had been to Hairy Town to get Pa presents.
Bye! Bye! Minnie gave him a pair of hairy mitts.
Pa loved them.
Then Boise gave Pa his present.
Pa
Pa couldn't unwrap it because he was wearing the mitts. So Minnie did it for him.
It was a hairy hat. Pa loved it.
Yes, this was the day of Pa's bumper birthday bonanza.
But up on the hill at Chateau Shampoo, someone else had new clothes. Can you guess who?
Boris, boo-hoo, what's he gonna do?
Boris had bought himself some really special hairy hoofers to wear when he next went to Hairytown.
He thought they made him look very important. And Boris wanted people in Hairytown to think he was important.
Boo!
Suddenly, Boris heard loud, happy ha-ha-ha's coming from down in the valley.
He looked through his hairy starey and he saw this.
Pa was wearing his hairy mitts, hairy hat and long hairy scarf.
Boris loved Pa's new clothes. Oh, and how well they would go with his new hairy hoofers.
He'd look even more important with a matching scarf and gloves and hat.
So what Boris needed now was a plan.
Boris needs a plan, he needs a plan as quick as he can.
He needs a plan, he needs it quick.
He needs to plan a clever trick.
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
The plan was this. Boris would go along to Pa's bumper birthday bonanza.
He'd borrow Pa's new clothes and go off to Hairytown in them and his new hairy hoofers. He would look so important.
The HaHa Hairies were playing Follow My Leader when Boris arrived.
Hide! It's Boris! Coming this way!
Boris darted behind the bumblebee bush where he hid his hairy hoofers.
Then he did this.
Everyone laughed. Good old Boris had come to wish Pa a happy birthday too.
Boris hasn't come to wish Pa a happy birthday. He's come to borrow his new clothes.
Yes, and I bet he'll try to borrow them without asking.
Yeah, he's too proud to ask.
Pa went to shake Boris's hand, so he took his mitts off
And asked Boris if he would kindly put them on the bushy bed.
And if that wasn't bad enough for Boris, now it was time for him to join in with the hairy shake.
5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe Boris could get the mitts while the others were dancing.
Ready to shake, 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 shake with me. Do the hairy shake with me.
But Ma wanted Boris to dance.
And you shake it up high, and you shake it to the ground.
And you shake it to the side, and you shake around.
Then you shake your finger.
Then Pa got very hot, so he took off his hat and scarf.
With me. Do the hairy shake with me.
You're gonna shake, 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 shake. Now was Boris's chance. He tippy-toed to the bushy bed, grabbed Pa's presents, and hid them behind the bumblebee bush. Do the hairy shake with me.
Do the hairy shake with me. Do the hairy shake with me.
Then Boris had an idea. How about playing hide and seek?
He told them to hide while he counted to 10.
Ma hid in the HaHa hairy house.
Pa hid behind the furry fir cone tree.
And Minnie and Boise hid in the fluffer poop.
While everyone was hiding, Boris opened his eyes and tippy-toed behind the bumblebee bush.
While they all waited for Boris to find them, he put on Pa's new clothes.
Boris was ready to go. He was about to put on his hairy hoofers, but Pa got tired of waiting and went...
Minnie and Boise got tired of waiting and went...
Boris went into a panic. The kind of panic that makes you hide in HaHa's doggy den.
One by one, the HaHa Hairies came out of their hiding places.
Where was Boris Boo-hoo?
Then suddenly, Pa saw that his presents had gone.
So where was his hairy hat and his hairy scarf and his hairy mitts? Oh.
Boris tried to get away, but just then...
Nana and Chiwa arrived.
Nana had made Pa a hairy berry birthday cake.
HaHa made straight for his doggy den.
They all turned to look at HaHa. What was the matter?
Ma would sort it out. She bravely stuck her hand into the doggy den and pulled out...
Boris Boo-hoo!
The HaHa Hairies thought it was all part of Boris's game.
He was hiding himself and Pa's presents.
Boris had to pretend that this was true.
So Ma took off the hat.
And Minnie took off the scarf.
And Boise took off the bits.
And Nana thought the hairy hoofers must be another present for Pa.
How kind of Boris. Pa thanked him over and over again.
Serves Boris right.
Yeah, he didn't deserve those hairy hoofers, Wiggy. Now Pa was over the hairy moon.
Everyone thought he looked really important. Everyone except Boris. So, what shall we do for your birthday treats?
Dunno. Any ideas?
We could play Hunt the Birthday Present.
You got me a birthday present?
Of course.
Oh, Wiggy, you're the best.
Yep, I know. Now you have to find it.
Oh,
No, it's not over there.
is it over here?
No, it's not over there.
Right, maybe it's inside.
No, right.
Maybe it's over here?